What's up, faithful? We're at Radio Row for Super Bowl 58 in downtown Las Vegas, and I'm with Carmen Vitali, Fox Sports NFL reporter. Carmen, how you feeling about this year's Super Bowl?
It's great. I just landed this morning, and it's just you hit the ground running, and you don't kind of come up for air until it's over, right?
Yeah, the media hype leading up to Sunday, but you've been covering the NFC all season. What makes the 49ers so special?
I was there for the NFC Championship game, and I've been covering the Lions very closely this year. I thought if this is any year that the Lions can do it, the Lions, and in the first half against that formidable San Francisco defense, the Lions showed up, and it was incredible. I think everybody was shaking their heads in that stadium like, what's going on? And sure enough, Kyle Shanahan makes those adjustments halftime, comes back out, looks like an entirely different team. And the resiliency that provides and that kind of proves to you as an organization and as a team, that's what can take you all the way to a Super Bowl championship, especially against a very familiar opponent, which the 49ers and the Chiefs are very familiar opponents, especially in this game.
Yeah, especially in this game. A repeat of Super Bowl 54 in Miami. We're excited to see. But which matchup are you most looking forward to this Sunday?
Well, so Briana, I'm a trench girl. I love watching the trenches because I don't think they get enough love. I love offensive linemen. I feel like they have the best personalities on any given team.
Well, we've got Trent.
You do have Trent, and arguably the best left tackle in the league right now to play the game even. I mean, he's an incredible player and doesn't get enough love. None of those guys do. So I really want to see this 49ers offensive line go up against a Chiefs defensive line that is extremely creative. Steve Spagnuolo, their defensive coordinator, knows how to get pressure so many different ways from so many different levels, and you've got a guy like Chris Jones that is going to be gunning for Brock Purdy. So I'm really looking at that matchup. And then on the other side too, the Chiefs offensive line, I was with the Buccaneers when they beat the Chiefs in the Super Bowl, and it was because they had injuries to their offensive line. They have fortified the line since then. They have some really good players as far as Trey Smith. You've got Creed Humphrey, who's one of the best centers in the league. We're going to see if Joe Thuney can play. But at the same time, on the other side, 49ers defense, you have guys like Eric Armstead, you have Javon Hargrave, you have so many different guys that, again, can get that pressure and be really physical up front. So it's going to be a battle of the physicality just right across the line of scrimmage.
Definitely. So you have experience with the Bucs, beating the Chiefs in a Super Bowl. What's going to be the 49ers' key to success this Sunday?
You have to get pressure with 4. That was the key to the game with the Bucs against Patrick Mahomes, because you need whoever you can get on the back end. He can escape pressure, he can maneuver the pocket, he can maneuver in the backfield, he can play backyard football. Somebody has to be on Travis Kelce at all times to literally never take your eyes off this guy, because they can improvise so well, but you need cover guys in the back, and that's kind of how you force Patrick Mahomes to hold the ball a little bit more, make some maybe errant throws, force him into some bad decisions. That's going to be the key. That was the key for the Buccaneers, and the Chiefs didn't even score a touchdown in that game, so it worked out.
It worked out. And with the Niners, the story this season has been all of the playmakers from top to bottom, offense, defense, in the trenches, in the backfield. But who's the game changer for the Niners?
It has to be Christian McCaffrey.
Right.
It's Christian McCaffrey with Kyle Shanahan, too. We saw Christian McCaffrey do wonderful things for the Carolina Panthers, and he was a do-it-all guy. He was basically a one-man offense. And then you go to San Francisco, where Kyle Shanahan knows exactly what to do with a hybrid running back like that, on top of a guy like Kyle Juszczyk, who you can mix in those multiple back sets that Kyle Shanahan loves to do so much of. That can really confuse a defense, really put a defense on its heels. So I just think that this 49ers offense can live and die with Christian McCaffrey, and I'd be remiss not to mention, of course, Deebo Samuel, too. I mean, those two guys together, you really stress the defense when you ask them to defend both of them.
Yeah, definitely. Well, Carmen, thanks for checking in with us at Radio Row. Yeah, and we'll look forward to Super Bowl 58 this Sunday against the Kansas City Chiefs.